Shalom. I like to start off by saying all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahawashi, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders of the Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to Yahakim enduring in Babylon and all over the four corners of this earth. Now, I want to title this video, How Life is Supposed to Be. Because we know Babylon is hard, but it's hard because we put this on ourselves. All right, so my first precept, let me scroll down to Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 9. All right, this is Deuteronomy 7 and verse 9. And it reads, "Know therefore that the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, he is the Most High, the faithful power, which keepeth covenant and mercy with them that love him, and keep his commandments to 1,000 generations." So if you keep the commandments, follow Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, he's going to love you for 1,000 generations. And that's a long ass time. There hasn't been 1,000 generations on this planet, nowhere near that. All right, let me scroll down to verse 11. "Thou shalt therefore keep the commandments and the statutes and the judgments which I command thee this day to do them." All right, so we got to keep the commandments. Or we were supposed to keep the commandments from day one. And our life would have been so beautiful, so beautiful. But Israel's a stiff-necked people, man. We're hard-headed. All right, this verse 12. "Wherefore it shall come to pass, if ye hearken to do these judgments, and keep them, and do them, that the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, thy power, shall keep unto thee the covenant and the mercy which he sware unto thy fathers." All right. "And he will love thee, and bless thee, and multiply thee. He will also bless the fruit of thy womb, and the fruit of thy land, thy corn, and thy wine, and thine oil, and the increase of thy kine." Now, kine is cows. I think that's plural for cows. "And the flocks of thy sheep, and the land which he sware unto thy fathers to give thee." If we just follow the commandments, and the commandments aren't grievous, they're not hard. We're just hard-headed. We follow every doctrine. Everything we see, we want to believe. But as long as it's not Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, we want to believe it. All right, this is verse 14. "Thou shalt be blessed above all people. There shall not be male or female barren among you, or among your cattle." Right. So our property is just going to increase and increase. Our people are just going to increase and increase. We're supposed to be the most powerful nation on this planet. Period. I mean, we are. We're just under these curses because we didn't follow the commandments. All right, this is verse 15. "And the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi will take away from thee all sickness, and will put none of the evil diseases of Egypt, which thou knowest, upon thee, but will lay them upon all them that hate thee." All right? We're not supposed to be having high blood pressure. We're not supposed to be having diabetes. We're not supposed to be having high cholesterol, or men dying at 40 from heart attacks. It's not supposed to be like this, man. This is because we didn't follow the law. We put this on ourselves. So don't be like, "Oh God, why me? Why you take my..." Nah, man. This is our fault. This is our fault. All right, let me run to Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 22. All right, this is Deuteronomy 11 and verse 22. "For if ye shall diligently keep all these commandments which I command you, to do them, and to love Yahweh Bahashem Yahawashi, your power, to walk in all his ways, and to cleave unto him, then will the Lord drive out all these nations from before you, and ye shall possess greater nations and mightier than yourselves. Every place whereon the soles of your feet shall tread shall be yours." Everywhere you go, everywhere your foot ever touch, that's supposed to be part of your kingdom, man. That's supposed to be part of Israel's kingdom. We're supposed to be a complete rulership of this whole planet. Verse 24. "Every place whereon the soles of your feet shall tread shall be yours, from the wilderness and Lebanon, from the river Euphrates, even unto the uttermost sea shall your coast be. There shall be no man be able to stand before you. For the Lord Yahawashi, your power shall lay the fear of you and the dread of you upon all the land that ye shall tread upon, as he hath said unto you. And the Most High is not a liar. So if he said he would have did it, we just couldn't keep the commandments. Moses went up the mount 40 days and 40 nights. By the time he got back down, Israel was going off. 40 days they were going off. Within 40 days. We are stiff-necked people, man. All right. I'm going to jump over to chapter 20 real quick. I love Deuteronomy. I'm not going to flag. All right, this is Deuteronomy chapter 20 and verse 10. When thou comest nigh unto a city to fight against it, then proclaim peace unto it. So, if we're in complete rulership, and we pull up on a city, and we're like, yo, y'all going to get down and lay down? But first we're going to try peace. And it shall be, verse 11, and it shall be, if it make the answer of peace, if it make thee answer of peace, and open unto thee, then it shall be. So if they're with peace, then be peaceful. That all the people that is found therein shall be tributaries unto thee, and they shall serve thee. When you pull up to a city, say, yo, let's be peaceful. This is my land now, but let's be peaceful about it. They're supposed to say, okay, hey, we're going to give you here. Basically a tithing here, or tax, I should say. Take this is yours, man. We're going to pull up and say, yo, give us your constitution. Y'all not going to do these laws no more. You're going to follow the laws of the Most High. All this shit, wickedness, it ends. All throughout the earth, we're supposed to end that shit. And they're supposed to serve us. That's it. Anywhere we go, anywhere our foot tread upon is supposed to be ours. This is how life's supposed to be. But Israel just loves sinning. Israel loves sinning. Verse 12. And if it will make no peace with thee, but will make war against thee, then thou shalt besiege it. Now, if they don't want to pay their tax, they don't want to get down with the law, they want war, then war they get. And we're going to take it over because we got the Most High on our side. The undefeated in the whole universe. Verse 13. And when the Lord Yahawashi, thy power hath delivered it into thine hands, not if he delivers it into thy hands, when he delivers it into thine hands, thou shalt smite every male thereof with the edge of the sword. That's it. Every man that wanted war is going to die. You picked up that sword, you're going to die. Even if you didn't want war. But, yo, you got to die. But the women and the little ones and the cattle and all that is in the city, even all the spoil thereof, shalt thou take to thyself. At first, all right, if y'all wanted peace, it's just going to be a little tax, you know? Little tax. Change the law, stop this wickedness, and a little tax. But y'all wanted war, so now we're taking everything. Your men are dying. The women and children are ours. When he says the children, not for no wickedness, but to raise them the right way, to follow the law. And the cattle is ours. That's how life is supposed to be. But the women, verse 14, with the women and the little ones and the cattle and all that is in the city, even all the spoil thereof, shalt thou take to thyself. And thou shalt eat the spoil of thine enemies, which the Lord Yahawashi hath given thee. That's it, man. Thus shalt thou do unto all the cities which are very far off from thee, which are not the cities of these nations. You see, man, that's how it's supposed to be. Yo, but Jake loved wickedness. Jake loved wickedness, man. But since we went off, life is not like this. A lot of us are stuck in captivity. All of us stuck in captivity. Salakia. Stuck in captivity. We got to eat this poison food, breathe this poison air, pay taxes to these crooked ass politicians, What else, man? We got a slave at our job. Gotta wait 2 weeks to get paid. Then you wait 2 weeks to get paid, your bills pile up. And then when you finally get paid, all that money goes to your bills. Now you broke again. So now most of Jake, I'd say 90% of Jake living paycheck to paycheck. You lose your job or an emergency happens, you out of luck. Out of luck. Life is not supposed to be like this. Life is not supposed to be like this. But since we went off, we had another chance. And that's Yahawashi, man. The ultimate sacrifice. His life was given ransom for ours. And we still have a chance at salvation if we just follow Yahawashi. Yahawashi, man. So let me jump over to Matthew chapter 19 and verse 28. One of my favorite precepts, man. This is Matthew 19, verse 28. And Yahawashi said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye shall also sit upon the 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. We got to follow Yahawashi, man. Yahawashi, by the way of Yahawashi, man. That's the gate, man. Verse 29. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. So not only you forsake your wife because she's wicked, she's trying to lead you off your path to salvation, you're going to get 100 on top of that. Plus everlasting life, man. Man, scriptures are a beautiful thing, man. I'm going to wrap it up there, but, man, we got to get right, Israel. We got to get right. And a lot of Israelites holding us back. A lot of 2/3, man. A lot of 2/3 trying to hold us back, but not all of Israel is Israel, man. We got to remember that. We got to forsake them so we can get 100-fold. Sound like the perfect investment, man. Forget a 401k. Invest in Yahawashi, man. All right. With that, I'm going to say, Shalom.